Hello YouTube world, my name is Nicholas Montez and you're watching my YouTube channel, The Teenage Movie Critic, and welcome back to another YouTube channel, everybody. I'm so excited to have y'all back together again, and in today's video, we're going to be doing another celebration of cinema review for Phineas and Ferb the movie, Across the Second Dimension. This is a very fun film for me because I love Phineas and Ferb. I love time travel, multiverse, dimensional stories. So this is actually a very fun film for me. So let's go ahead and get started talking about it. So I think when it comes to the story for this movie, I personally really enjoyed this story. As it starts out as Perry and Phineas and Ferb are having fun with him, and they actually have this catapult that ties in with Doofenshmirtz, and Perry is trying to stop Doofenshmirtz, but he can't because he'll get his cover blown. But then they go to this other dimension where Doofenshmirtz actually rules, and so he comes to this other universe and Perry breaks his thing. And really just the way that the whole story plays out, it's really well written, as you have Phineas and Ferb on their best adventure yet, where they're fighting interdimensional Doofenshmirtz, teaming up with Perry the Platypus, and just having this great team dynamic that I thought worked really nicely throughout the film. And seeing alternate versions of Phineas and Ferb, and they don't know what summer is. Candace, instead of busting her brothers, all she wants to do is protect them. And instead of Phineas and Ferb leading their friends, Candace is leading Phineas and Ferb's friends. Like, they do all these unique things, and even Candace from the normal universe teaches the tough Candace to find her journey. And I think that it has a unique story. And like I just said with the story, the movie has just a lot of great characters. Of course, Doofenshmirtz, Dan Povenmire is great as Doofenshmirtz, as that character. As both the evil guy, he's hilarious. The fact that he's like playing both versions and he's like talking to himself is just so fun. But then even then, when you get into like alternate versions of characters, it's emotional. There's actually a story there, like when Phineas hugs the original Perry, it's like you feel kind of emotional because you just saw the other Perry and what kind of torture that would have brought to someone. And I'm like, that's pretty insane, bruh. What Doofenshmirtz did to all these people and enslaved all of them. And just seeing all these different versions, Candace being this badass in this second dimension, and just having fun with the Phineas and Ferb universe and doing a spin on it that I thought was really good as a multiverse dimensional film. And then, of course, also, the music in this film was also pretty great. Whether it's the opening song with Perry, or the summer song where they basically tell their alternate versions what summer is, which I think is the perfect definition of what summer is, as we are actually in the summer season, but we're actually getting towards the end of it. And then, of course, when we get to the third act, when we're fighting all these robots, and we're having a robot riot song play. Awesome. Feels like this came out before the Avengers, so this was like Endgame, just 8 years earlier. So I thought that the music in here was pretty great. And I guess you could say it just has a lot of great sequences. Where, of course, you get sequences like just interactions between Doofenshmirtz, like the two versions of them interacting together. They're all fun and great. As evil Doofenshmirtz tells him, I mean, they're both evil, but the real evil Doofenshmirtz tells him his backstory as to why he became evil. He's like, I had a toy train, and then I lost it. It's like, that's it? And then, of course, the best scene in the entire film is when you get that scene where he gives him his locket and he's like, I can't do this with you. I'm sorry, I have to go. But you realize, no, he's giving them a key so he can get to his lair, and he gives them all the things that Phineas and Ferb need to save this city. Like, is this about to go down? And then you get all the animal agents start fighting the robots, but they're not doing very well. And then You get the whole army of Phineas and Ferb's friends coming to save the day, and you have the Robot Riot song, and it is a great fight. Obviously, Endgame does it way better. But with this one, in this context of this movie, it absolutely works. It's a crowd please. It's really great. And then even as you have a team up of Perry the Platypus plus Phineas defeating other Doofenshmirtz, it's awesome. And like there's certain arcs throughout the movie that play out. And then there's even a scene throughout in the movie where they're about to forget everything. Isabella literally kisses Phineas. I'm like, pretty clever way to do that. So overall, I loved Phineas and Ferb, the movie Across the Second Dimension. That is my thoughts. Thank you guys so much for watching. Really hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. All my social media stuff is in the bottom section over there. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.